Hi, my name is Julian Valderrama, and I am the author of the book Blueprint for Immortality, the Quantum Code for Life Secrets to Success. So, what will be the outcome, the result, the benefit that you will have once you read my book cover to cover? You will learn about the quantum code for life secrets to success. You will know it. Also, how to get the law of magnetic attraction work and have it work fast for you. Now here's a question. Did you know that 95% of people who attempt to use the law of attraction to make what they really want happen fail? I'm going to tell you some stories. My first story goes like this. I heard my bell ring. I looked out the window and I just saw some dude holding a Super Nintendo box. It is an entertainment system. I opened the door and he said that it was for me. Wow, I was so excited. I could not wait to open it, plug it in, and start playing. Why is this story a big deal? Well, here's the context. I was living in a third world country. I was about 8 years old and had no money. I also lived with my mom, and we were relatively poor, and there was no way she could afford one for me. I skipped school that day to play video games. I had the older version of the Nintendo, which was something that I would never do. And to this day, I have not a single idea where it came from. No uncles, no aunts, and no cousins have ever claimed ever having gifted it to me. Also has my mom's, and she has no idea where it came from. But before I received it, I remember I had a strong desire to receive it. That day, for some strange reason, I decided to stay home and skip school to play video games. My mom would have been livid. Also, I have no idea who the guy that handed it to me was. No clue. So here's my second story. I was at a church. It was Christian services. And a pretty blonde girl with blue eyes kept staring at me and smiling at me. Yep, that's her. I was skeptical at first of what it could mean. But we became good acquaintances, but I didn't really push the matter. She kept throwing signals at me showing interest. She would ask to hang out in group settings as well. She would give me really tight hugs when saying goodbye. And mind you, this was an extremely beautiful girl and was always surrounded by other guys trying to get with her. But it would seem that she would just keep trying to get my attention. And at the time, I was not actively looking to date. So in reality, dating just seemed like a whole lot of work at the moment. And I also felt I was too young to consider marriage or a long-term relationship. It just seemed too good to be true that a girl like her was interested in me. For that reason, I kept ignoring her, not really taking the bite of what she was offering. But then I remember praying to God at a much earlier time that in the future, when He felt that I was ready to send me a beautiful woman with beautiful qualities that would complement mine. I asked for her to be blonde and with blue eyes, with a great body. I was very specific. So, was God delivering? I asked for a sign to whether this was the answer. Next time we hung out, her sister was very specific about telling me that my now wife was interested in me and wanted to date me really bad. We got married about a year after we started dating, and we have been happily married for almost 13 years. We have a passionate and loving relationship, and it is one of the best things that could have happened to me. Also consider that we were both only 20 years old when we got married. So here's the third story. Pay close attention to this one too. Ever since I was little, I suffer from severe bronchitis. Every year, my bronchitis will flare up about 3, sometimes 4 times a year. I will get so sick that I could not breathe from the severe congestion and inflammation. I would really cough out really nasty phlegm. It was just gross. I had low energy, could not sleep. My head colds were severe. It was miserable, and I was sick and tired of it. Nothing would work. I tried all kinds of medicines and remedies. Nothing. One day, I was so fed up with it that I decided to use the law of attraction. I knew it worked before, so why not now? I don't know why I didn't before. I demanded a solution, a cure right now. I no longer wanted to deal with it, and I wanted it gone forever. And after some time, my wife was experimenting with essential oils. And there was one specific oil she wanted me to try and suggested that it might help. She filled a capsule with 3 drops, and I took it. My bronchitis was gone forever. I take the oil every now and then when I feel like I'm going to calm down with something, and I have not been sick since. Not a cold, not a flu, nada. Also, listen to this next story. I call this manifestation story number 4. My house was built in 2009 and I purchased it in 2016. I knew I was going to need a new roof by 2020. So I was preparing for that. I decided to use the law of attraction and the quantum code for life secrets to success to get a new roof. The week after, my area had severe hailstorms. Consequently, roofers started showing up at my door. They told me I had roof damage. So I decided to make a claim with my insurance. So the adjuster showed up and approved my claim. I got a brand new roof, no money out of pocket. They even waived my deductible and changed some wood panels in addition to replacing the roof shingles. Some call this luck, but most don't understand that we have the power to make so-called lucky things happen to us. And this is my final story. I call this manifestation story number 5. There was an investment opportunity that I wanted to make for some time. I kept trying to save up and make a plan to come up with more money to make the investment. The money I was saving for the investments seemed to keep going a million different ways that I didn't intend for it. I was using the techniques described in my book to make it happen, but there seemed to be some resistance. One day my wife and I came from work to a flooded home. I made the claim with my insurance. the adjuster decided to cap my payment for the full amount as stipulated by my insurance policy. Guess what? What happened next blew me away. The cost of the repairs for the water damage inside my home was less than 10% than the total amount my insurance paid me. Can you believe that? And guess what? I decided to use the remaining funds to make the investment. And the best part is that I was able to make the investment before it shot up more than 700%. God, life, universe. You take your pick. Deliver, and has always delivered. I do have so many more stories dealing with money, health, things that I've gotten, work-related, relationships. And don't get me wrong, the law of attraction does not promise a problem-free life, but it can certainly be magical if you know how to use it. And to my surprise, the universe, life, or God will take the initiative to give you something to do. And this can happen to you too. And this happened to me in 2015. I was asked by the forces of the universe to write a book. Why and what kind of book? And what do I mean by the forces of the universe? When you use the quantum code for life secrets to success, you in fact begin to have a two-way communication with life or the universe around you. You in fact begin to vibrate and speak the language that the universe understands. You in fact begin to send commands to the universe, and by laws of physics, the universe begins to bring to you what you commanded. Allow me to explain. I had commanded the universe to give me something that I could give to humanity. Something that could bring a healing to the confusion and frustration that we experience when we fail to get what we want. I wanted to bring joy and gladness because you had what I have to offer you. I know you will never be the same, and you will be blown away at the potential power hidden within you. I promise you, once you finish reading Blueprint for Immortality, the quantum code for life secrets to success, you will start to have, be, and do whatever you want. And once you implement the basic instruction in my new book, I promise this will be an absolute reality for you. In this book, I describe precisely with exact, accurate information and easy to understand illustrations explaining how the law of attraction truly works and how it can work efficiently and with mind-blowing speed for you. And this book came out of my heart's deepest desire to end pain and suffering, to also help you with your confusion and frustration about how to make life work for you and not against you, to make life give you the best it has to offer. And I'm going to give you a warning here. This is not a lie, nor is it too good to be true. This is a verifiable, quantifiable, and real process for how life works. These secrets, when applied correctly, can make all your dreams come true. These secrets are so powerful and work so fast that they, the world's elite, have created an echo chamber to make sure people don't know them. These clubs have been known as secret societies. And of course, it is not a secret that they exist. This is why the rich get richer. But you are left with frustration and confusion. But don't worry, knowledge is neutral, and like a tool, it can be used for good or bad. So, if you want to attract more wealth, more personal power, maybe you want a mate and create a loving and passionate relationship, wipe out stress, anxiety, fear, depression. Maybe you want to become more confident and self-assured. Yes, the quantum code for life secrets to success found within the pages of my new book will program you to know how to be, do, or have everything and anything you want. You can. I would encourage you, and I would strongly suggest to you that you click on the link and buy my book. Buy a hard copy. Books out of sight are books out of mind. Put it on your nightstand or on your desk. Also, subscribe to my channel on YouTube. There I have plenty of content to help you master the lessons in the book. And so you can also stay up to date on future content. But first, buy my book today so a copy of it can get rushed to you. I would also suggest to take lots of notes as you read my book. And I am here to tell you, if you are not willing to invest a $20 bill to feed your mind and teach yourself these secrets, I can guarantee nothing will ever change for you. And you are kidding yourself about making what you want happen. So do that right now, and I look forward to hearing from you. So I'll talk to you then.